minimizing charisma, maximizing intelligence, shooting someone in the crotch with a cannonball, thrust, propulsion. It's science-y.
Why you always gotta be blowing my spot up like that? There are my runes. There they are. I'm not mad. Science needs art and art needs science. They both need each other to function properly.
There are ways to figure out what the paper is really saying.
And then I'm ready to get on Twitter and yell at people about doing their own research on...
Oh, hold on there, sports fan.
Kyle Hill, everybody! He's the next generation of science communicator. I'm gonna be too old at a certain point to do those terrible things to my body, and it'll be up to you.
He's got like a lion's mane. This guy's amazing. Kyle Hill.
I'm Boo Rambo.
The universe is indifferent to you. Whether or not you have amazing hair, the universe doesn't care.
How are trees pushing past this pressure limit? Ah! Behold, my balls.
Chat. The boy is dead. All that remains is the video game playing rad daddy you see before you. That's me. Welcome to A Scientist Plays Atomic Heart. Today, I think we finished the game. We end our Project Robot Mommy plan. I'm excited. I'm excited about today. I have a brand new microphone. I think this microphone looks much better and it's much easier to move around. Plus it has a sound dampener on it so you can't hear the fan blowing directly on my belly button, which is good. So I'm glad you're here for probably the last Atomic Heart stream. Then we'll move on to something else that needs science. But why do we do that? Well, here on Scientist Plays, since I'm already a gamer, I want to bring you something that you can't find anywhere else on the internet. And that is science and video games together. Did you test your microphone before stream? Says T Gold. Do I not sound glorious right now, T? Anyway, it's a tad quiet. No, it's the music that is loud. We will get into exactly what happened on Atomic Heart before we jump into basically the end of the game that I think that we are at. Like I said, I'm excited. New microphone. New microphone. New microphone. I have a full, you can't see it because it's underneath this GPS system that helps determine where my rods of God are going to fall all across the world. But I have an entirely new desk set up. You can't see off here, but I have a whole new shelf and every LED lights and all this stuff. It took me a good 6 hours to put together, and I'm sore. Kevin was supposed to put it together for me, but no, don't. I see. Don't you dare get on the microphone. Yeah, you do sound really robotic. No one wants to hear. Anyway, chat. I'm glad you're here. If you want to be here all the time inside the facility, get inside the blast doors. It's patreon.com/Kyle Hill. I recognize a lot of my professors coming straight from the facility already. Welcome, Lee, Halo Freak. I'm glad that your kitty cat is getting the help that she needs. Michael, Nick, of course. My darling Nick. Next Master, Jason Douglas, Fotav, Ryan, Philly 3000, Philly 2999 was taken. Darth, Cerberus, Buster Sharp, keeper of the Science Times and facility gamer, Luis Valenzuela. The villain in the game, Iskander Armagite. Damn, that's a cool name. Hashigawa Nuke plays, welcome. Chat. You know, of course, that we don't just stay here while we are gaming. No. We must go to the Gaming Command Center. Which is, of course, where I have everything booted up. 27-inch curved monitors in front of me, split right down the middle because I can basically split my corpus callosum at will, which is the edifice, the bit of tissue that connects the two halves of your brains and allows them to talk to each other. When they're split, so-called split brain patients can do a lot of amazing things. We still split. I don't know, actually we don't. I don't know if we still split, but we split corpus callosi of patients with extreme seizures to help mitigate the neuronal thunderstorm from transferring from one hemisphere of the brain to the other. So they split that tissue that connects the two hemispheres, and then those two sides of the brain were thinking more or less independently, and a lot of weird science resulted from that, which is very cool. I also have 75-inch screens, you're jealous, to see what we're playing and what you're saying. Where the hell were we? Last on Atomic Heart. Last on Atomic Heart, which is a Russian utopia, a Soviet utopia gone wrong. Soviet utopia gone wrong. Robots are on the loose after a number of incredible scientific breakthroughs. Oh god, okay. So the guy who developed all this technology wants me to track down a guy who supposedly made all the robots go crazy. I go all over the area, defeating robots and such, and track this guy down. Last stream, I actually tracked this guy down, and then he cut off his own head. But not before giving me a pair of rings that I believe can control the entire apparatus. Now, I'm not a video game developer, but if I was and I wrote this game, given that the dialogue is so atrocious, I'm going to guess what happens next. That is, I have to confront my boss, who has two robot mommy ballerinas as bodyguards, and confront him about what the plan was, which is Atomic Heart, which is to get Soviet robots all over the world and then have them activate combat mode and then take over the world. So I'm gonna guess, and a little flickery do. I'm gonna guess that is what's going on, and what is going to go on. So that's where we are, chat. So with that, I don't think there's anything else to do but say welcome to A Scientist Plays Atomic Heart. You want me to turn up my microphone a little bit? Is it a tad quiet? We can turn it up. How about that? Is that better? That should be better, yeah? No, Kevin. No, I said you should have helped me. You should have helped me put the desk together. Like, that's part of the job that you don't you dare get on that microphone.
You're the administrator. Why don't you do it, smart boy? You can't catch me, discount Thor.
That is the first and last time you get to speak. Understood? Jeez. This guy. How's it sounding now? Before we jump in. I'm a lot louder, yeah? I can't. He's running wild. I let him have a little bit of coffee and now he's all Chat, I'm asking you if it's... If I'm loud enough now. I think I am. Correct? Good. Excellent. Good. Here we go. Let's finish this horny game. Where are we at?
Saving data.
What do I got going on here? It's been a little while. How many Kevins are you up to now? That's classified. Oh yeah, we just saw this. This was a really sciencey section where they were creating... Oh, science times abound. But they were creating endoskeletons from this red polymer for animals to survive in harsh environments or extraterrestrial environments. And what would you need to survive in extraterrestrial environments? Well, that's the interesting thing about evolution, right? It only works with the selective pressures there. And so if there is a selective pressure and alien creatures or creatures we put there operate by natural selection, which we have no reason to think that it wouldn't. Stop gooing. We have no reason to think that it wouldn't. Those pressures would direct that animal's evolution, but we're not doing that, obviously, if we're already engineering the animals to be there. So how would you engineer the animals? That's hard. It's a difficult question because each environment is going to be different. You have to pick an environment, say like Mars. Mars has almost no atmosphere, almost no radiation protection. It's extremely cold. There's no liquid water or very little liquid water. So you're talking about very hardy organisms. Extremophiles. We would look probably towards extremophiles like tardigrades that can survive in the vacuum of space for extended periods of time for insight into how to genetically engineer these creatures. For example, we know that tardigrades, water bears, or moss piggies, little moss piggies, have a protein that is coded for in their DNA called DSUP. And that's short because scientists are super clever. Damage suppression. And this protein is extremely good at limiting radiation damage to their DNA. Just like how you've heard that various insects or other creatures will survive us in a nuclear war, these tardigrades have a built-in radiation protection system. We have that too. Your DNA will attempt to rebuild itself, successful or not, after damage from ionizing radiation, but water bears are better at it with this protein coded specifically for it. And I think it's specifically for X-rays. But who am I? A science man? Okay. Let's finish this game. Spoiler alert, I looked at the achievements for the game, and I definitely fight the robot mommies, and that's probably gonna be difficult. So let's oh, okay. Cutscene. Yes. Mommy. Hey. This game's creepy, man. I like it.
I never expected to see Victor like this, in these circumstances. We used to be thick as thieves, you know?
I like how the camera's centered on his head when they're moving like that.
But Victor made too many bad calls. Now look at him.
Arya, do not activate my eye tracking software, okay? Turn it off for this. Thanks.
Thanks to Dr. Sechenov's brilliance.
Huh?
We don't have to lose all of Petrov's knowledge.
Why do you have a key on your foot? I love it. This was the girlfriend neurosurgeon of this guy in a jar here.
We'll be able to return the robots to their previous state once the simulation.
He's already
procedure's
dead, you
complete.
creep! Keep your hands off him!
Grenade!
Granata! What just happened? Whose goo is that? Last part of the game's very info heavy. I'm fine with it. We gotta finish it. I wanna see what happens. Yes, let the goo flow through and around you. In him, with him, and of him. In the unity of the holy goo. What is going on? In the unity of the goopy spirit. One goo for now and forever, so that your gloop may be forgiven. Do this in gloopery of me.
Establishing connection.
The professor says you haven't slept in 3 days.
Well, I'm busy.
I don't wanna. Sleeping pills, bottle of vodka. Why not both at the same time, huh?
How to amputate a foot, go between the metatarsals and stuff.
You know, when I was a boy, my brother was in the dark. So
Is this too loud, chat, or is it good?
it helped him. I hated it. The light interfered with my imagination.
How to find the
I didn't
veins.
like children's books for the same reason. All those colorful pictures.
Wait, what just happened? Oh. It's fine. Okay.
Exactly. The books in my father's library were interesting. History, medicine,
Chat, when I die,
theoretical physics.
you have to make this
Science
of me,
doesn't try to
okay?
make the world safer or prettier. It doesn't lie to us. It just gives us the facts. So, I knew what I had to train for. And I made another discovery. A monster in the dark behaves predictably. It can be studied. A monster in the light wears a mask.
How to suture and close wounds. I have a giant scar like this on my back, chat. I'm not going to tell you why. Yes, that was a chicken neck.
Very much so. Moreover, the light is what makes us monsters.
Let me out. Whoa.
Do you understand, my boy?
Rate the game so far, please. 7.9 out of 10.
May I turn out the light?
Yeah.
Wait. Giga electron volts. So you're talking about energies of particles. Yeah, giga electron volts. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what anything else means. I'm only seeing that unit that I understand. See some deltas, some chemical reactions indicated by arrows. That's about it. I'm a dummy.
Reconstructing illumination.
This is how to open somebody's face up into their eye, apparently. Let me out of this dream sequence. Thank you. Chat, how is my new microphone sounding? See, the problem with the other microphone was that it was directional, so that if I tilted a little bit, it would sound like I'm behind you or something. But now I'm hoping, and the arm is much better. Now I'm hoping that I can just tilt my head and do whatever I want, and it still sounds great. Is that true? Let me out of the stream. Sounds good, sounds fine. Yeah. The clock is upside down, indicating absolute glopage. Sounds great, sounds better, sounds great. You do sound silky, silky smooth, like you're in my apartment. Philly, I have great news. Turn around. Wouldn't that have been crazy? Like this was pre-recorded and I was right behind you. Okay, now turn around. In a world of pure imagination, chat. This is what the... Looks like Sigmund Freud. I don't... maybe not. Looks Freudian, but he doesn't have the glasses. Chet, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in place, Chet. Chet, I'm stuck in place. Chet, I'm stuck in place. I'm currently stuck in place. I'm a big furry white thing? Yeah, I think that's I've gotten that bug a couple times. I want to hear all your awesome accents on your new microphone, says Nick's Master. Yeah. I remember that big white thing from the commercials.
The professor says you haven't slept in 3 days.
Whoop. Let me up. Whoop.
I don't wanna.
Maybe I can speedrun this.
Sleeping pills. Bottle of vodka.
You can't catch me, Dream. I'm way too fast. I'm way too quick. Look at me. I'm the fastest boy in the world.
You know, when I was a boy.
You know, when I was a boy, I was the fastest boy in the world. Thank you.
It helped him. I hated it.
Is that
The
Karl
light
Marx?
interfered with my imagination.
Interfere with your imagination.
I didn't like children's books for the same reason.
There's an issue with this game when your feet touch like 2 different surfaces at the same time or something. I've gotten stuck a couple of times.
The books in my father's library were interesting. History.
I'm back where I started.
Theoretical physics. Science doesn't try to make the world safer or prettier. It doesn't lie to us. It just gives us the facts. So, I knew what I had to train for.
How to remove an iris?
Another discovery. A monster in the dark behaves predictably. It can be studied. A monster in the light is a mask.
Are you talking about Batman right now?
Which means dangerous. Very much so.
Artificial knees, I think.
Makes us monsters.
Ooh.
Do you understand, my boy?
Cool. I like this.
May I turn out the light?
Yeah.
Reconstructing illumination.
Why am I a fuzzy man? This kind of reminds me of the trippy sequences from the Batman Arkham series. I like that. Don't have to ask me twice. Oops. 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 Whoa! The big dig. Alright. Can I grip grab on that? No. Can I grab those? Only one way to find out. Bye-bye. I'm dead. Oh. If you're getting dizzy, chat, that's because I'm so fast. Can I grab these? I can't grab these, huh? So then, what do I do? Can I still, no. Oh, can I still dodge? Okay, I can. Bye-bye. Oh, my death. David Borriquez, what would happen if gravity was flipped? Would we all just get pulled into space? There's an actual value at which you would become weightless on the surface of the planet. And that value is when the centrifugal force put on you by the rotation of the Earth equals your weight. And so you, with a simple equation, actually a very simple equation, we did an episode on this. You can solve for the velocity at which the Earth has to spin to cancel out your weight, and then you would float off, everything would float off into space, no matter its mass, because it's all subjected to the same gravity. And that is like 17,000 miles an hour, something like that, which is like 10 times, many times faster than the Earth is rotating right now. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, blah, 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 blah. Can I grab these in any way? No. Okay, so I'm going to stop trying to do that. Can I get up here? No. Okay, I'm dead. Should I jump on something? Maybe. No. See, this looks like the only path that makes sense. Maybe I go down. Oh, there. Oh, I'm stupid. All right. All right. Hair physics kitty. Dark Jester, welcome. Happy to have you here for yet another stream. Where do we go now, chat? Oh. I want to see the wonderful twins for science, says Sparks. Oh yeah, me too. I believe we fight them before the game ends, so you'll... And if I die a couple times, then you'll get to see their abilities. So sweet.
Wake up, my love. Wake up.
I have a name, you know. Cool. Too far. Chad, if you're liking the stream, we'll be here for a couple hours. Like the stream now, get it out of the way. And if you're not a sub, because you're a dom,
bitch.
Try subbing.
Charles, where's Larissa?
She hid before the explosion.
So what happened to Shattuck?
Stockhausen was knocked into a vat of polymer by the explosion and is now deceased.
You hypocrite. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. Some doctor you are, you grenade-tossing bitch.
Petrov and Filatova are cut from the same cloth. There can be no...
What a line.
Whatever. We gotta way out.
Man, that's funny. I have no internet, LOL. Phil, that's... It's impossible what you just said. I'm 30 minutes late, says Lewis. It's fine, buddy.
No, I got killed by a grenade.
I'm so sorry that happened. I didn't want any of this, but none of it matters right now.
So what does matter, you crispy-ass critter?
If the reveal for why he says that is anything short of great, this game, I'm bumping it down 1/10 of a point.
Have to meet. You need to see this with your own eyes. I'll show you everything.
What do you mean by everything?
You trust Sechenov too much, but he's keeping you in the dark. You have no idea what's really going on. You need to see it with your own eyes or you're not gonna believe it.
It's almost like what we said.
I have no fucking idea what's going on.
You will understand when you see it. I have proof. I'll be waiting in the Academy of Consequences. The entrance is
love the
inside
name of that.
lighthouse. Trust nobody.
I don't.
The Academy of Consequences. It just sounds so Soviet to me. Comrade Major, meet me at the Academy of Consequences. Spasibo. I used to do a Russian accent, but I feel like that Russian accent is just kind of... It's more stereotypical than good. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds Russian, but it sounds like TV Russian. That's, like, not what Russian people actually sound like. Saying... Just a second, I'm gonna glurp this milk real quick. Didn't mean to do that.
Comrade Major.
Yeah.
Okay, never
I must
mind.
insist that you destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug up your ass about those rings, Charles?
You said you would make a decision about the rings when the time was
I'm
right.
just gonna go.
The time is now.
I don't have time for this.
Yes, you do, Comrade Major.
Soviet Bioshock?
Otherwise,
Yes.
it will be too late.
Fuck off already, Charles. There are bodies everywhere. A crazy...
Parkour. What? What? Oh no, what? Oh no, what?
Did that crazy-ass pump thing kill that whale? Damn.
Drop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. To put it
Where's your
simply,
fucking button?
it is a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said?
Oh, the design of this thing is awesome. Do you like railguns? Oh, see that tracking, chat? That was pretty good. Ow. Can I use the dead whale as cover? I shall. Come on. Nah. Can it shoot through the whale? That'd be cool. Come here. Come here where it's safe and warm. Oh, okay. You took that too seriously. Where's your fucking button? Is it me? Oh, look at that tracking. Oh, Chad. I'm gonna run out of bullets. Oh, that aim, Chad. Come on now. I'm doing literally 0 damage. Holy crap. I might have to change tactics up here a little bit. Might have to glue it. Uh-oh. Maybe I wanted to switch to like a... What? Maybe I wanted to... What is it doing now? Oh. What? What is it? What is it? What? This thing's gonna kill me here. I gotta get around it. Ooh. Whoa! Almost did. Oh, it's... Ah, dang it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ow! I'm gonna run out of bullets completely, I think. Fine. Get behind it. Yeah. Really? After all that? After all that? That hit me too easily, right? Like that was just too...
So, what will it be, Major?
Did I ever get myself a Patemin? I didn't. Do I have any? Okay. So I'm going to switch this out. I'm going to do this. Bam. Kyle has been clipped. I really would have liked to do that first try because that was a pretty cool fight. Unfortunately, that kind of basically one-shotted me, which I don't like, but I don't know, just get good. Change out the PM ammo for the AM ammo, says Jay Arrows. Wow, Jay, you are, what a brilliant. It is an awesome boss design, I agree. Okay, so now what we gotta do, we gotta upgrade this for more rounds than just one, and then put bullets in there. Coming out of that, we had some whale science to do there for a second, and then I didn't, this thing exploded out of this boy. Homing projectiles. Yes. Yeah. 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 Do it. Accelerates targeting. Do it. Oh, do I have to hold it down? Increases rocket speed. Do it. I have so many materials. Rocket accuracy. Do it. Damage based on distance covered. Do it. Barrel. Oh, I don't have the revolver barrel. Where's that? Oh, on the last polygon. Of course it is. You know, while we're here, chat, why don't we just take a little time to talk about the whale science that I wanted to talk about anyway. It is a known fact that whales often explode, chat. But why do those whales explode, chat? Well, it's rather simple. First of all, whales are enormous. They can only be so enormous because, of course, they are in the water. Them being in the water gives them a buoyant force with which to support its tremendous girth. But when a whale dies, especially when it's beached, something else happens. All of that girth, no longer supported by water, acts to close and shut all of the normal pathways through which decaying gas would go. So when something dies, eventually bacteria get to work, whether it's outside bacteria or bacteria that come from inside the intestines that are somewhat symbiotic. But once those start getting to work, they produce gases as a byproduct of them literally disposing of you. Now, when that happens in a whale, or it happens in a normal body, or not such a massive body, those gases can escape. That's why you've seen, or if you've ever seen a dead body, they tend to bloat up. Those are those gases that we're talking about. Those are those gases that we're talking about, Jim. But in a whale, they're so massive that their girth acts to close up all those seals that would normally be open, like its mouth and other holes in its body. Being shut, that gas can build up inside the whale until the gas pressure literally overcomes the ultimate tensile strength of that flesh. That was a pretty good science time, if I do say so myself. With a backing track, nice.
Saving data.
Comrade Major.
Yeah.
I must insist that you destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug up your ass about those rings, Charles?
You said you would...
You said you would do something about it. Okay.
About the rings when the time...
Parkour. Did you do the last challenge room? Not yet.
Pump thing kill that whale. Damn.
The dewdrop is the latest design.
Okay, so how long does it take to target this bad boy?
It is a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said?
Okay, so not that much damage, but...
Shit!
This thing does a lot, that laser does a lot of damage. So this will be good, because this will allow me to dodge more. I gotta be careful with that one, though. Longer distance, more damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want the heal. Nice. Hit it! Have none of you hit? Thank you. Jeez. When it hits its second phase, chat, that's when I want to start peppering it. hit the guy. Thank you. What just happened? Ooh, that one hit it. I'm still doing like no damage, Chad. I don't want to do this like 3 or 4 times. Oh, that's the death one. That's a really deadly one right there. I think this just does way more damage, huh? Come on now. You're gonna jump on top of me, aren't you? Yep.
Watch out!
Don't do it. Crap. Okay, I need to dodge this. Ow. Didn't dodge it. Get around it. Get no! Alright, so it's underneath the legs that I gotta go. That's where I'm going. Crap. Okay, that was pretty close. I didn't like that. Awesome. Wow, that's a hard thing to dodge there.
Where's your fucking button? How do you like that, gearhead? What you staring at?
Come on. Almost out of bullets, dude. Woo! Come on. Before this continues, Chet, with the new microphone, when I yell, it doesn't spike the mic anymore, right? It doesn't cut it out. It brings it down. That's good, right? Oh, my genitals! Sorry. Sick. Yeah, no spike. Nice. New microphone. Worth it. And now I shall blow up you. Chat, did you know that the aorta of a whale that gets blood to the heart, the largest such vein, is so large you could crawl through its aorta on your hands and knees and the whale would die? Do you know how much laser energy it would take to do this? An absolutely unbelievable amount of energy. So when you're talking about energy destroying something like this rock that is now glowing, you have to bring, you would have, like vaporizing rock, you would have to bring rock up to its melting point and then add a bit of additional energy called the heat of enthalpy, or enthalpy of fusion. And that's the extra little kick it needs to vaporize. For something like stone, that is an incredibly high amount, much more than your body. So this, I mean, you're talking about gigajoules worth of energy to do anything even approximating this. Thank you, Gooball, for giving me a way to climb. Gaming Decosk says, I don't care. Well, you're in the wrong place, buddy. Enjoy the learning. I'm gonna make you learn. Whoop, what just happened? Oh.
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more.
That's why we can't melt kidney stones, says Darth Tish's.
Real combat robots are far deadlier.
I have no idea.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's
That was a cool little set piece
private
right there.
ambitions?
I like that.
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings?
Bye-bye.
Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, we don't melt kidney stones, chat. We use ultrasonic waves that can be directed through flesh and be triangulated on a kidney stone to basically vibrate it into smaller parts that you then excrete. Less painfully. I'm almost out of ammo. This fat boy sucked. That was not good. I mean, I guess it... Yeah, I don't know. Vibrates them apart? Yes. No, not my... No, please! Not my testicles!
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
Hey,
the access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status.
Doesn't look like it.
Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives.
They're tracking my nuts.
Proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chalamet, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it.
Guys,
I'll deal
can you...
with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You didn't tell Sechenov about Philantova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Yeah, me too.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
You passed the challenge room? Where? Was it in there? I mean, I don't really need to do... We want to finish the game. We don't really need to do it. Let's see if the map works. It never works. Hey! It's all the way back there, dude. Chat, do we do the last challenge room to get some upgrades, or do we continue the story? Press 1 for challenge room, 2 for story. 1 for challenge room, 2 for story. You get a chance after meeting with her, too. 1 for challenge room. All right. Okay, jeez. If I can do it right now, I will. One of you said that maybe that's not the case, but we'll see. Always side quests. And I do like this this music, chat. It's undeniable. Wait, can I actually not do it now, chat? No, you cannot go back from this point. Okay, so chat, what we're gonna do is we're gonna advance. We're gonna go do whatever I gotta do there. And then at our first convenience, we'll do the challenge room, all right? Guys, please, please. My testes have done nothing to you. I swear. Gaming Decox in the chat. You're an interesting individual, huh? Thanks for being here. The vistas in this game, I like the design of everything, really. It is all really cool. Bioshockian in its commitment to a time period and a...
Think we should head upstairs?
Sure. In its commitment to a time period and a vibe. Where this is like Atom Punk, Bioshock was more Roaring 20s.
A lighthouse, huh?
Ish.
So where is she?
Saving data.
Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
I do not detect anyone in the vicinity.
Let's take a look around. She's gotta be here.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Shattuck and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this.
What, you mean taking over the world?
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
Bioshock Easter egg? What, because we're in a lighthouse? Go up first, just to check. Now this is a nice... Chad, this is a nice little area. Come out here. Put your feet in a bath. Look out on the ocean. See a weird floating apparatus. It's my kind of stuff. Anonymous with the 5 for UNICEF. Chad, I forgot to say, this game is not without controversy. A lot of people, mostly on Twitter, because Twitter is real life, have a serious problem with people playing this game because it shows Soviet and Russian themes, etc., and it has Russian employees that worked on this game. In my opinion, just because you have Russian employees does not mean you're a supporter of fascism or anything like that. And if I had Russian employees for my company, I wouldn't want them to necessarily say anything either, given that if they did so, they'd probably accidentally fall out of a 14-story window. Regardless, if you feel conflicted, I have a way to assuage that conflict, and that is to donate to UNICEF down below. Aiding people affected by the war in Ukraine. Last warning, gaming detox. Decox. Last one.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
A chair and like a bigger
this
TV.
Room has a specific function.
So I'll just be here then, if you need me. Ooh, secret lighthouse.
I believe that the unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been.
Now this is Bioshock. This has got to be a Bioshock reference.
Kind of like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture.
A rapture. Well done.
Wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelamet.
Not just a little Bioshocky.
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first.
That's fine.
If she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
With the violins? I like that. It's fun. A little too on the nose? No, it's fun. It's fun. It's a it's a tribute. No, sends a man from Moscow. It belongs to everyone. I rejected these answers. Yeah, it's a nice homage.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
What?
Come on, see for yourself.
You can't... You don't know what's bad about that?
Okay, lead on.
I like her shirt, and her pants are killer. You played Bioshock on here, right? I might have to go back and watch that, says Lee Drage. Yeah, yeah, we have cut downs. They're old, though.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
Polarization, chat, being, I'm guessing that was a way to block certain wavelengths of light from getting through the glass. That's what your sunglasses do. They only allow a certain shape, let's say, or orientation of light through a material. And the material can be, you know, finely scored in such a way that it only lets certain light through, or it can have certain materials that only allow certain orientations of light through. But what she said then basically was that's like smart glass that can be, let's say, it's probably charged and then uncharged or vice versa, and it changes the way that the material that the glass is made out of lets light through, which is a way for it to be like smart glass like that. It's like transition lenses, but on a dime. That's not true. Polarization of light isn't necessary. Yeah. It's not like transition lenses. But fun fact, almost all sunglasses, at least from the very beginning, have worked with car makers. Have you ever noticed that if you're wearing polarized sunglasses, you can still see all your car's odometer, speedometer, all the little glowy colors on your dashboard? Next time, take your polarized sunglasses, take them off, don't be driving, but take them off, and then tilt them 90 degrees, and you'll see all of that light goes away and gets blocked out. It looks like you're looking at black for those same things. So from the very beginning, the polarization of light had to be synchronized across different surfaces. Chat, I have to use the bathroom very badly. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Enjoy this. I'm sure Arya will enjoy it. Anyway, like we were saying about polarized light.
You're the administrator. Why don't you do it, smart boy?
You think it's funny now that you just have access to that whenever you want to? I'm trying to talk to them about polarized light. I hate this guy. Anyway, polarized light is polarized.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective.
What? A tomb of the mind?
Groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Yeah. Make them,
Whatever. Line them up.
Yeah, line them up. That's what I was gonna say, too. Creepy.
Keep going.
I like it.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
Even when he's being shown the horrors of technology, he's still a dick.
People even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
How dense are you, dude? So he wants to control everybody on Earth. What's he gonna make him do? Look silly? That's crazy. Why would he? Whoa. What? Dude, do better than your Sigma male haircut is telling us that you... Okay.
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behaviors, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they
Sorry, I'm playing with one hand.
won't be able
Stop it!
to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
You don't have free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
I agree.
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow.
That's what she said. Sorry. I'm
But
sorry.
I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
I'm sorry. I saw a Michael Scott gif this morning.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov.
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear
thinking
what
I'm
he's
back.
gotta say.
There's so much info in the next room, Kyle. Please read some of it. You'll like some of it.
P3. The mind is never free.
Okay.
A man can be repaired.
A slave obeys.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
high as hell right now. Sorry. Hey, did you guys? Random question. You guys want to go to the Fish concert on 420 at the Hollywood Bowl? It's unrelated.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotransmitters.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean...
Chet, do you know those little blobs of light and color that you see when you rub your eyes? It's called a phosphene, I think. And it's the manual physical stimulation of receptors in your eye by pressure. I think it's called phosphenes. Anyway.
If this all ends well.
Fine.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor... No other outcome was possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point.
Oh, she's having a great time.
I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, she's just vibing. I mean, she seems fine. I mean, I wish I was doing that.
I just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
Okay.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers,
just
coming here was their choice.
Just vibing,
it's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
Man, we skipped past your moral transgressions really quick, huh, buddy? Turning on Sechenov means going against his bodyguards, who are mommy. Look, I know this is all horrific, and you got, stuff to tell me, but, if you excuse me, I gotta slurp it. Oh, it's been too long. I yearn to glurp. Heil Hill, 2023. Glurp it ain't easy, Chad. Ho, 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 ho. They're about to play You Enjoy Myself.
Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you?
What exposition?
So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. Doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait.
Is he in charge?
What data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain.
But I'm... your father.
I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
State your name and personal access code.
Your hands are filthy.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Cheriton Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
It's because that guy liked his cat.
Charles, are you there?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short.
In charge.
Your Charles is Professor Cheriton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short.
I hate you. I hate you, game. Long story short, your Charles is Professor Cheriton Zaharov. Huh, that was short. Period.
So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems.
And he uploaded his consciousness to the collective, which is synced through your Palmer device, and now
and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science.
Not me.
I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
Yeah, see, not me.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zaharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But
Also,
now
where
Archivist
did you get
thinks
those
I am
pants?
Dr.
They're
Zaharov,
fire.
So we got lucky. And now we can learn everything.
Welcome, Cheriton Zaharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
Let's listen to them all.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't
all
care
of
less.
us.
Then pick
You
one
couldn't
at
care
random.
less about yourself? Oh my god. Start from the beginning or the
waiting
end.
for a recording, Major.
Oh. Do I have to... Here, just
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
Watch all the videos. I really don't want to.
Left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
Game, you don't have many opportunities to keep me interested here. Please keep me interested. The main character is, see, this is the issue, chat. When you have bad dialogue, I am extremely uninterested in this guy. Like, it's not like I gotta know more about him. If this was like background for like Ellie in The Last of Us or something like that, you would feel emotionally connected to her and you'd want to know backstory or what happened in between part 1 and part 2, etc., etc. But for this, you're like, hey, bring me... I know it's not going to be 42, but the idea is, like, it's tedious and uninteresting. Which is only broken up by the clapping. Yes. Oh, I need AK-47 ammo, please. I haven't seen another record yet. Am I just missing all of them? Das Glurpitude. Where's another record? Am I missing something? Yeah, we still gotta fight the robot mummies.
Pick any entry, Major. Time's running out.
Where?
I'm waiting for a recording, Major.
Are they upstairs? Or do I have to touch those computers? Oh, there we go. Chad, you don't have to tell me where everything is. We're you know, we're
I
playing.
only need one for now.
Oh my god. Just let him carry two. Boo. Boo, I say.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and...
No. Don't say that he started talking like an idiot with bad dialogue because the surgery went bad. Don't do that.
speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum...
Memory recidivism. So that sounds like a fancy term for remembering who you were before, and he doesn't want that, apparently.
...has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
I'm the fastest man alive.
Let's give this one a spin.
Why
Procedure.
do you have that?
Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension.
Okay.
Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
Seriously?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
So when we first saw the guy got liquefied, he activated combat mode for P3, and P3 is the one who killed all those envoys from the Parliament? Whatever it was.
And my body?
Your body We'll kill whoever he tells it to.
My buddy.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him.
Fine, I will.
What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
Come on, game. Come on, man. The tone isn't even correct to say that. And then what's the plan? Perfect opportunity for a one-liner. Perfect opportunity to say, like, what? We'll get there. Yeah? Yeah, and then what, P3? I don't know. Boo!
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you?
Yeah, those are nice stilettos.
That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we
so
do?
Badass, I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done.
I nearly killed him.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless.
Or belong to us.
The polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep it?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective.
But was I
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Come on now.
Ballet and martial arts. Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... Holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
Game.
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
So I just grab your chest, or
Are we leaving, or is there anything else you want to know?
Don't put the marker there. I'm good. Let's finish.
Let's go.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Oh, shit. Oh, here we go again.
No, not now. Not here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna rip her in half, huh? Yeah, that's a dirty hole.
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. How many times have we talked about this?
I don't know, 6?
Each book from my father's library was nothing but a fragment of the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together.
Put me in the goat.
Juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
What the hell are you talking about?
That book is human greed and
what does that even mean?
People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with the power of the masses.
But here, shattered to pieces by the husks of books no one has ever read. To glorp is all I want to do.
Systems that exist now,
damn it,
humanity to fully evolve. They are all.
They don't let anyone glurp as much as they want to.
Get rid of money and let robots toil for us.
Damn it! Am I missing something?
Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share knowledge with everyone.
Evolution.
Into a single great collective.
Ooh. Sounds like you got some top tier glurping going on in here.
A great scientific union that encompasses the entire globe. Collective.
Okay.
Is the hand of goodness, and it is ready to embrace all mankind.
Who's talking to me right now? Is this a memory, or is he actually talking to my brain right now?
And open your eyes, my boy. Understand the weight of a mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Better than
Chat, how are you doing?
Collective will lead humanity to the apex of evolution. Without
Chat, how are you doing? If you're enjoying the stream, just some good science time so far. Will you shut up? Sechenov! Chat, if you're enjoying yourselves, if you've been enjoying our science times, just a couple hours that we spend together on Fridays, consider liking the stream right now. I'm just waiting until we get to fight our dual consciousness dead wife assassin robot mommy steppers? Question mark?
You are a warrior of science. Taking that sword of knowledge.
Yes!
The very heart of the capitalist bureaucracy.
Yeah! Oh wait, that last part, I'm not sure about that part, but before...
Make the world pure and great. Those who will be preserved as digital copies. No one will ever be forgotten again.
Good.
Collective
Sorry, Chad, I was,
is a new world. A world.
Oh my god.
Where everyone will be intelligent and happy.
Let me progress through the area while you speak. It saves time.
Happening in my boy.
Oh my god, let me just... Oh, wait. What just happened? A lot of backseat gamers in chat. That's fine. Chat, I can figure this out. I'm a gamer myself. Cool. Oh, fly past me. No, I want to see some worm stuff. Damn.
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826.
Nothing to see here.
The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will be
back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you? You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat.
Is Granny Xena your mom? Your mother-in-law?
Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They play hell with your memories, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad.
What? Her photo of her daughter is an Instagram-worthy bloody nose headshot? Nick, if you're still in chat, I want you to know that you're called out.
So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Oh
Why
my
are
God,
you just
dude.
sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Oops.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
I mean, yes.
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
Hey, Lord Kyleson,
What's the
John
matter?
Owenis
Cat got your
Bartholomew the
Listen to your elders, Major.
18th.
Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
Welcome,
What
Sludgeberry.
is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Xena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who?
Useful to
You
who?
keeping secrets
You keep
is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me.
Yeah,
I'm not
she's
sure I'm
she's a
better
hot
off,
mommy
but
stepper
I don't
now.
have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die.
Jeez, get off my back already.
Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here?
On the one hand, I've
And got lying dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, got a Soviet scientist and a member of the Academy. That's want all mankind and get
rid of
assholes.
According to the manipulative dicks.
Nah, I don't want to keep saying this out loud. Ooh, big decision, chat. Let's go get him.
Whatever, lady.
Let's go get him.
What's in that
Now you're
arsenal of yours?
talking, Sonny.
I'm back, baby. Okay, let's...
Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
Here we go.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late.
Oh, God.
And we'll be together till death do us part.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator.
All right, that's enough. 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 That's enough.
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
I have one more chance to go back and do, the room, right? Do you want me to do that? Or do we... Can I do that now? I don't think so. Where am I? Aren't I way over here? Wait, where the hell am I? I think... Did I go too far? Can I not do it now? Do I have to go fight mommy? No, I'm asked. I don't know if I went too far. You can't go back? I went too far? It's time to fight mommies? Okay. Uh-oh. It's mommy time. Mommy time. What do we start with? Let us begin with... this. Mommy time. Yes!
Major.
Is that left or right? Same difference.
You have no idea how right you are.
Go to store up energy in order to enhance its attacks. Attack it to take out its stored up energy and weaken. Well, yeah.
Don't give up, Major. We need to get upstairs.
That was hot.
Using everything she has to kill you. Use everything you have.
What do you think I'm doing? Oh man, her posture and stuff. I am digging it.
Stay alert. This lady has no wire to dance with you.
Oh, I'm wrecking her, dude.
Imagine if there were two of them.
There are two of them. Oh, I don't think... I think I'm... Oh, what is she doing?
What are you looking at, Major? Fight!
You know what I'm looking at. I don't think... I might be over-leveled for this section, but that's fine. Look at how they move!
Robotics technology, and for what? To kill. How disgraceful.
Uh-oh, I'm dead. That was sick! That was really cool. I forgot to jump during all those attacks, but that was really cool. I don't think I'm gonna have enough ammo for all this, huh? Do I have another? Yeah, I do have another cartridge. But that was A tier. That was really cool.
Card project. Approved
That was
by
really
the
cool.
Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of
I know what I want to be when I grow up, says Nick.
change of political regime, abolition of capitalism,
Yeah, and Chad, I may have missed some stuff, but let's
establishing social and moral ideals.
we're already in the middle of the fight here. Let's
Soviet person.
get it done.
The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So, Chad, Atomic Heart Project is to take over the military and all the nuclear power plants across the United States. Now, you know that I'm a pro-nuclear person because I think, well, it's clean, it's carbon neutral, it's safe, much more safe, relatively speaking, than fossil fuel and fossil fuel production. And what's amazing is that nuclear fuel is so energy dense that it wouldn't take that many power plants across the United States or the Soviet Union, for example, to supply the necessary power for everything. And in a future like that, or an alternative past like that, if you shut down all of the nuclear power plants, yeah, you could really cripple a country. That's what basically Russia was trying to do, or is doing, with the invasion of Ukraine. They took over, or I think they still have Zaporizhia, the Zaporizhia nuclear power plant occupied, and it is the largest nuclear power plant in Europe, I believe. So by being able to, I don't know, threaten to shut that off or do something with it, it's an incredibly powerful vice grip that you have on a country or an area of a continent that is dependent on that power. So that's what Atomic Heart is, I guess.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, first they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid. Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
I like that. I like that. Hey, what do you do?
Greetings, honored members of the Politburo. I am pleased to inform you that the Atomic Heart Project is now complete and ready for launch. This is a top-secret project designed to crush the resistance of our class enemies in Western Europe, East Asia, and of course, North America. As you know, Facility 3826 has been a player on the capitalist market for many years now, providing a labor force, i.e. robots, to the entire world
we know
free of charge as a way to skirt sanctions. We have intentionally refused to sell some of our devices, such as Burabs and Condors, while pretending not to be interested in the others and accepting payment only for maintenance and repair. The distribution of these robots has already led to civil unrest due to growing unemployment in rival countries. But more importantly, it has also led to our devices being located in strategic targets, without exception, including nuclear power plants. In order to bring about the triumph of international socialism, we will activate our robots' hidden capabilities. After switching them to combat mode, we will capture through rival countries' nuclear reactors and demand that power be handed over to the people. The borders of the Soviet Union will expand beneath the banner of a people's uprising.
I get it.
We will demonstrate the advantages.
Understood. I like that it has to do with nuclear power plants. It's fun. Whoa. Light and heavy machine guns up to 50 kills per hour. Ooh, this is gonna give me. It's gonna give me the last fridge with all these upgrade materials, I bet. 80 kills an hour. Yeah, Jaden, I'm going to be finalizing my trip to Fukushima in the next couple of weeks, and I think we are. It seems like it's a done deal that we're going there, and we'll bring you a lot of stories, just like we did from Chernobyl. Automatic energy cannon capable of firing discharges at up to 300 degrees Celsius. You know, that's not that hot for a laser. I mean, whatever. This is the boy that I just fought. 500 kills per hour. Yeah, give me more ammo. Look at this thing. Just smushes you. Get out the clamps, boss. This is the chat. This is the final glurp. The final glurpage. So this is what presumably only the members planning all this get to see. Like, oh look, comrade, up to 200 kills per hour. Okay, good. I get to save before. All right.
Please select the desired procedure.
So let's do the final upgrades. I'm fine with my weapons, to be honest. I don't think I have anything else for this. Do I? I guess I could do that. Oh, and I'm gonna make some capsules. Yeah. I have so much to glurp and so little time. Can't upgrade the railgun because it's sick. Everything is upgraded on that. Not really concerned about this, but fully upgraded. Let's get ourselves. Well, let's make sure we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Do we have enough healing? I'm gonna move all these little boys for a couple big boys. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'm going to get. Let's do shock. While we're doing this, so ice is on there. So we have shock on there. I want shock on here too. Do I already have a thing? Well, I will. So we're gonna shoot. Then we're gonna go dead, and then we're gonna go like that. So that's gonna be shock because that's
access granted.
The shock is good. Let's do one more. And then, how much ammo do I have left for my Kalash? None? I think I used all of it. Yeah. Got a lot of this crap, though. All right. So, just a little bit more. I don't think the last fight is going to be that hard based on what we just fought. But, you know. Wait. How much? Oh, 30 of them. Yeah. Gimme. Yeah. Oh, that was too many. And we'll try it this way.
Saving data.
We'll try it this way. Mm-hmm.
Saving data.
Nailed it. Yes. Double mommy fight time. Double mommy fight time! Oh, that just... Okay. Oh, that just popped in. Dude, I want a levitating pencil, bro. Where'd you get that? Lee, stop. Just let me experience it as I experience it, Lee. Don't tell me everything. Let me see it. Yeah, you afraid of my little glorper? I bet you are. My tiny little glorper?
Boss?
Fight?
Protect.
Sick.
Well, Cheriton,
oh my
are you
God.
proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zenaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
What are you talking about? I'm an idiot.
You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Sergei.
Oh
I
my-
can see
oh my
you're
God.
terribly upset.
Oh my God.
It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Oh my God.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. It wasn't my choice to be a talking pile of goo either.
Oh my God.
You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Cheriton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And
Oh, you
those
guys-
two are like daughters,
My
right?
my
And
two
every-
windows on screen were perfectly blocking their booties.
One you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control. Who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the star.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully. But I won't let you stand in the way of progress. Right, left, terminate.
It's mommy time. Or not. Oh, jeez. Stiletto of death! Stiletto of death! Yeah, kick her right in the booty. Whoa! You know how strong you gotta be to do that? That would definitely shatter your ribs. Joke's on you. I'm into all of this. Like, a lot.
What in the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machines, Major.
Freaking fucking critters! These are cold hard facts, Bullet!
This is exactly what I want to correct. Walk into my office with a loaded gun. Where's the friendship? Where's the respect?
What about your respect, Dimitri? For everyone.
Stop messing with my head! So one of these robots is Ekaterina Nechaeva, the wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
They both are.
I tried to bring Vesna back to life when her brain was literally ripped in half. I wanted to restore her right and left hemispheres, but the process was too complicated.
What the shit? But why?
I dodged that.
You're only fucking with people who are still alive. Couldn't you just leave them in peace? Which of my other memories have you wiped, boss? And how many times?
My microphone is falling with excitement. 1 second. Jeez, am I shaking that much? When I'm fighting mommies? I guess so.
You couldn't accept her death.
That's enough, boss. I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry, Sergei.
You know why, right?
Right now, the right thing is to call up the twins and just talk to me.
Forgive me, but right now they're fighting Sheraton, not you.
Can we just stop fighting?
Get rid of Sheraton. Take off the glove.
Okay, fine. First call off.
My. Damn it.
We can do this. Don't listen to him.
Damn it. That's not how you dodge that, huh?
Sheraton has been brainwashing you from the very beginning.
Major, wait.
Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Right now.
Your wife is dead. Shattuck
die.
took her from you.
Oh, just move forward for that one, huh?
Give me Sheraton before anyone else gets hurt.
Dimitri is suggesting that I'll be hurt. You will be next, Major.
Will you really kill your own wife, Sergei?
Out of bullets. Ah! I'm out of heals? No way. Come on! Come on, mommies. One more? Just gotta survive. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I just gotta survive this? With no heals? Oh, no, don't do it. No! 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 Come on! Let's do it!
You lousy
Sergei, you
piece
don't
of shit.
understand. Sheraton's manipulating you. He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to Limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheraton, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dimitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker this whole time.
I've had done enough of you, Major. Your job is done.
Chat, did I do the bad ending?
P3, my boy. Get up! Get up!
Ah, it's his consciousness goo.
What do you want?
I want all this to end, Dimitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize it has no future. It's time for it to step aside.
How did I get the bad ending?
Make way for the next phase of its evolution. Me.
Sheridan, you're pure evil. What are you going to do to humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it. Evil is an abstract concept, and your thinking is limited. You are a human, a species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Don't, Sheridan. No.
I changed.
This boy thick.
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears the humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it. After the events described in the report, the unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
Blurped by my own glurper. Son of a gun.
Crispy critters!
Hey.
There is nothing I can do if you leave me here to cry.
Chat. That is the end of Atomic Heart. It looks like. I want to know what I want to know what you're thinking about that. Because I got thoughts. Chat, I got thoughts. My mouse is no longer working. Chat, I got thoughts. Now, if that was the bad ending, which it certainly seemed to be the bad ending, what opportunities? It seems like every point in the story wanted the good, the honorable, or like the good decisions seemed to be the ones that it was pointing towards the entire time. So if the game intended the bad ending to be the most likely ending that you're going to get, then that takes cojones, doesn't it? I mean, to intentionally give most players, or to likely give most players a bad ending, that takes conceptual fortitude. I mean, some of my favorite games have done the same thing. The Last of Us Part 1 kicks you right in the gut at the end with an ending you don't expect to happen with, heroes and things like that. So if that was their intention, and that I was being manipulated all along, etc., and I still have to fight the robot mommies, I've heard that most people think the ending is lackluster, or they don't like the ending. I don't mind it. I actually don't mind them taking a non-standard approach to an ending. It feels like bad writing? I mean, it's a choice. It's definitely a choice, right? So the alternative, chat, which I'm not going to do, because I will probably have to I would probably have to fight robot mommies all over again, which I don't want to do. The alternative is what we're going to do now. Here. Talk amongst yourselves for half a second. We had some good science times too. Happy with that. Happy with the science times. Gee, why are these all 37 minutes or some crap like this? I'm looking up the other endings, chat. Let me open this up. Let me get that in there. Oh, God. Let me get that muted up in Mute Town. Let's get that closed out. Skip these ads. Skip this. Now, let's see where the hell I'm going here. Chad, were you enjoying the stream today? We had sufficient science times. Man, when those mommies first started showing all their capabilities, like Razor Girl gloves and walking around like spider women, etc., I like that a lot. Let's see. Okay, that's the bad ending. Okay, what's the good ending? Good ending and bad. Well, where's the... Wait. What's the good ending? Oh, here it is. It ends... Okay, so yeah. So the good ending is definitely not... is definitely not the canonical one. Let's see if this works. I think it should. Okay, chat. So this is the good ending.
Or invention. You tried to use people long before Collective came into being. Maybe Sechenov wants to knock the bullshit out of people's heads by crushing their spirit, but he isn't turning people into monsters just like me. Or he'd just use Vossad instead of the thought controller and the shots!
You're making a mistake!
Stop squirming, you asshole! There. That's better. Security footage shows Major P3 exiting facility
That's it.
3826 and fleeing. His destination remains unknown. Major P3 did not provide any information about his destination, but Dr. Sechenov views this infraction as insignificant. Near the exit used by Major P3, a camera recorded an unidentified object made of black polymer. Its design is unknown. Furthermore, due to its small size, the polymer object in question could not be further analyzed in the footage.
That was it. That was no, that was, yeah, I would have, if it ended right there on stream, I would have yelled. I would be like, what? You gotta fight the robot mommies. Are you kidding me? Now I know there's a lot of incredible backseat gamers in the chat. Now, were those two endings the two endings? So it'll make you start over just to watch that? No, no, the other option is definitely the option that the game is steering you towards. You can't not fight the robot mommies. Yeah, Jose, that ends before you fight them. But I actually prefer the bad ending. Because, I mean, for a game that is dealing with mind control and all that stuff and free will and choice, the fact that upon reflection it seems like the characters in the game navigated you and manipulated you to the point of seeing their own evil ends come to fruition. I mean, I think that it was fine. I mean, think about Bioshock's ending, right? You know, it's you. The ending of Bioshock is that you were being mind controlled. Spoiler alert. And at the end, you stab a guy a couple times, and then depending on your decisions, the little sisters have a happy ending. I mean, the whole thing was mind game after mind game. The hints are there if you pay attention. True ending was way better, says the Hylian Prophet, Kyle Hylian. Yeah, no, I noticed little things along the way, like when your glove would go dark and not talk to you, and little things. I mean, at one point he literally says, "Would you kindly?" like Bioshock. So yeah, Nick, I agree. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's definitely not your like classic like hero ending, and you know, that takes like I said, some fortitude, because you know gamers, the masses aren't gonna love it. Chat, we're finished. We're a little bit early on time. I wonder if there's anything else you want to do today. Oh, there's a lot of glorping. There's a lot of glorp. There was there is one challenge room, but I don't know where how we get back to it easily. They told the story they wanted to tell. Yeah, I respect that. Review, says Jose Trejo. I would give Atomic Heart an 8 out of 10. For the reasons being, I mean, for a developer's first game that is visually arresting and combines a lot of really good mechanics from its predecessors while expanding on some of those mechanics, like glorping. Having a fantastic soundtrack. The thing that it doesn't really get, and you know, it's 20 hours too. You know, it's a lot of game. The thing that really detracts from it is the dialogue and the writing, which is quite bad, and so it's hard to listen to and enjoy the game. The dialogue delivery is really bad. The character is every character is completely unlikable. But the weapons feel unique and satisfying. all the challenge rooms are fun to go to and have cool little puzzles. The puzzles in this game are great. The unique puzzles in this game are great, like the ballerina puzzle, super memorable. So yeah, I'd say it is a very good first outing for a studio, and it's just weird enough and it's just pretty enough that I think you should try it if you're curious. But what detracts from it is the dialogue, the direction, the writing. So it's not quite there. Imagine if like all of that, was like Troy Baker was starring in that game or something like that, and he gave like a Joel level performance, and it was much more mind gamey and things like that. That would elevate the game, right? So yeah, I mean, high 7, low 8. That definitely changes the grade for me for a first game that's not bad. It is not. Nero Thatcher says, I'm so down for Atom Punk. Yeah, I love, like Fallout 4 style Atom Punk, this style Atom Punk. I really, really like it. A lot of the enemies had me going like, whoa, this was awesome. Do you like Fallout 4? Yes. Yeah, the combat's fun. So, you want to play Fallout 4? We already played through Fallout 4 on this channel if you want to go watch what we do. Chat, I'm trying to think of what else we could do instead of ending early. Because we don't need to go back and see that ending for no reason. What do we, here's a question. What do we play next? Maybe we'll do a little poll. I'll do a poll on the community page too, but I have Batman Arkham Knight, which I really want to get to eventually. We did Cyberpunk for a while. We have to finish Dead Space. We have to beat Elden Ring. We have to go through Half-Life 2 episodes 1 and 2, some of the best first-person shooters of all time. Mass Effect 2, or 1 and 2, depending on your knowledge level. Portal 2. There's a lot of stuff we could do. As a Russian, this is a vibe of the past. When you compare what is bad today and what it was better, ice cream that was without palm oil. Says F3. I'm not sure I totally understand you, but Mass Effect, Portal 2, Subnautica, Batman is pretty sciencey. Yeah, Arkham Knight is one of my favorite games to replay. Magic Arena, says J. Arrows. I'm no good at Standard. I'm really bad at Standard, so that's probably not going to happen. What about Halo 1 through 3? Mass Effect 2 for sure. Subnautica is a good one. We could still do Witcher stuff. Arkham. Yeah, Nick, I'm leaning towards it is such a fun game. I can't do it right now because I don't have it installed, and doing 70 gigs of download while streaming would be too difficult. Minecraft. I would love to see Arkham. Ice is less dense than water and expands to break pipes at rocks and roads, says Jaden Booth. Yeah, that's correct. Is there anything else about how that game ended that we can kind of really science? So, I mean, I guess the idea is that the goo monster disassembles you and brings your consciousness into it. And that is actually, chat, in all seriousness, Mass Effect. Diablo 4 we're definitely going to play, I think. So I'm seeing like Mass Effect, before a new game comes out, like Jedi Survivor or something like that. Doom would be good. I'm thinking it's like between Mass Effect and Arkham Knight. Mass Effect 2 and Arkham Knight, I think. Those are fun. Anyway, chat. The central tenet of this game, well, the ending of this game, saying that his consciousness was put onto polymer, is something that we wonder about in philosophy and computer science and biology. And it's actually incredibly important. Is consciousness substrate independent. Now, substrate is just a fancy science word for the stuff it is made out of. Is human consciousness substrate independent such that you could have human consciousness on something that's not brain meat? If you could make a neural network of sufficient connection and complexity out of synthetic material, can you still have human consciousness on it? Now, the more spiritual or religious, philosophical among scientists in this discussion will say that, well, the human brain, the human condition is special. You can't remove the quote-unquote soul from your body. I am in the camp where I don't see any reason why consciousness couldn't be substrate independent. If you had circuits in silicon that transferred the same electrochemical information in the same way, why wouldn't that produce the same effect? Now, I'm not an expert, obviously, but it doesn't seem like there's any actual reason that a brain or consciousness couldn't be in synthetic material that does the same thing. And if that is the case, this leads to the outcome that you hear about in sci-fi stories, which is, transferring your brain to computers, living forever, or in this case of Atomic Heart, transferring your consciousness to this polymer substrate. And that's actually, it's actually an open question. It's an open question whether or not that is possible. And it's also an open question. This is the hard problem. This is one of the difficult problems in neuroscience, etc. When does consciousness start? Right? Does a special condition of a brain thing have to be met before consciousness arises? Could you simply add synthetic neurons to a system, one after another, one after another, one after another? If you do that, does something become gradually aware and reactive to its environment and possibly sentient? Or does it, at some point, is there a clicking over where something becomes sentient? I've heard this question kind of put like, if you're going grain of sand by grain of sand, when does something become a sandcastle? At which point is it a sandcastle? Seems almost impossible to answer, right? So is consciousness the same way? Are there increasing levels of connectivity and complexity that produce consciousness? Or is it a gradual thing? We don't know. We don't know. And that informs how you could make a synthetic brain or a substrate that could take a consciousness. Yes, this is the ship of Theseus conundrum, or related photav. So that all gets very complicated very quickly. Now, if for me, if I was a science advisor on a game like this, that's some of the stuff I would start leaning into. I mean, it's hard to get all of that complexity across in a fun, interesting way and not an info dumpy way, right? Like there's a couple info dumps there. But if you expound upon this problem of consciousness and connecting people through neural networks and stuff like that in an interesting way that is challenging, and combine that challenge with the gameplay that enhances it, then I think you have something here. I think this is some of this collective polymer stuff was a little ham-fisted, but as a non-expert, I'm not offended. You know what I mean? The polymer stuff was like making everything quantum, right? Well, everything's a neural network now. So it's not unforgivable. But I think there's different things that could have been explored that are more interesting, right? They just kind of pass over the fact, it's like, well, then no one's going to have free will. And each character's like, yeah, there's some more interesting things there, I think. But for a video game that you have to play, it's fine. I mean, other games do this with emotional situations really well. Like God of War deals with fatherhood and growing up, single fatherhood. The Last of Us deals with violence and loss and revenge, all those things. And those are done masterfully, right? So I'm actually kind of waiting, because I can't think of something off the top of my head where there's like a really sciencey sci-fi concept or idea that is done masterfully, that takes you on a journey, that makes you challenge things that you think, or makes you feel things that you didn't think you would feel. Yeah, I don't know. The Talos Principle is an amazing, thought-provoking game. Oh, let me rephrase. Like a AAA game. I haven't experienced a AAA game that does that. The latest Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, has very, very cool sciencey elements in it. That make their way towards doing something like that. Anyway. Chat, I have good news coming up at the facility. I just got word that I think we'll be working directly with Lionsgate to do a John Wick episode here at the facility. I may or may not have just bought body armor, and I'm definitely on a watch list now if I wasn't before. Hoping to shoot that literally in the next couple of days. Hoping to shoot a new Half-Life History in the next couple of days. We did 2 science streams this week. That was really good. Oh, and I just gave notes on a new merch drop that I think we're going to have ready to go pretty soon. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's fun. And I think you're going to like it. I'm not going to be able to hang out with Keanu, no. Not that kind of video. But I think the merch will be fun, and I have to finalize my trip to Fukushima pretty soon. Fukushima, Nagasaki, and Hiroshima. That's gonna be a hell of a thing. I just wrote a script or the essay for one of our last videos from Chernobyl, which we've been getting out over the course of the last year and a half, or almost 2 years now. A lot of stuff, Chad. Super hot would be good. Let me ask you this question, Chad. When I'm over here, does it sound the same as when I'm over here? Because if it does, then this microphone is sick. And I should say, since someone's putting Ukraine in the chat, I am also continuing my conversation. Yeah, no sound difference on either side, buddy. Ooh, yeah. Nice. I'm continuing my conversation with the Clean Futures Fund, who we raised money for, $55,000 for the dogs of Chernobyl. I'm talking with them about becoming sort of an ambassador or science advisor for the group, and that would involve eventually, hopefully, going back to Chernobyl and giving you an update on the puppies, and maybe doing some good while I'm out there for them. You know, building shelters and feeding pups and stuff like that. A lot of stuff coming up, chat. It's gonna be a busy little while, but I'm doing my best to educate and entertain, and also do all these streams. I hope it looked and sounded a little bit better this time, because yeah. Brand new microphone, new setup, new desk that Kevin didn't help me build. But I feel much better here in the facility. If you want to join me at the facility, of course, You can go to patreon.com/Kyle Hill. You get videos early, behind the scenes photos and videos. You get to vote on video titles and thumbnails. You get to be a part of this educational edifice, which we are building brick by brick, block by block. You get discount codes on merch, all of this kind of thing. And you'll be the first to know the next stage in our science-y journey. That's it for this week, pretty much. Unless, I think facility members might get a video early on Saturday. But aside from that, there's a lot that we're trying to do here. We're trying to grow this gaming channel because we're also gamers. Chat. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't liked and or subbed, and you feel like I earned it, please do so now. No matter where you are in the world, it's going into the weekend. We're going into daylight savings time here in America. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, mid-morning, early dusk, wherever you may be, whatever time it may be. Wherever I see you next live stream, next gaming stream, in the facility Discord, private members only live streams with me. Until then, be nice to each other. Ooh, I'm going to time it with the music, because this is all we got. Hey, so it appears that there's a key on my keyboard that is still linked. Kevin, why did you link it to a different C? That doesn't make any sense.